Today I played a dating sim called Dialtown. Oh no, it's a Wall Street banker. I'm feeling romantic. I'm feeling like romancing. If you're unfamiliar, this is a game made by the same person who made the Day Shift at Freddy's fan game. The writing in that game was absolutely hilarious. It was full of incredible bits, and one of them was Phone Guy being a dude with a literal phone for a head. In this game, Dialtown is that taken to 100. That's the entire game. Hey, I may be no man, but okay. You know what? It's so pathetic. If you enjoy this vid, there will be this big card at the end that takes you to that original Day Shift at Freddy's video I did. All this footage was streamed live on twitch.tv/Kwote, and we'd love to have you there. Well, please? It's a good time. You should definitely check it out. Did you know only like 18% of you guys are subscribed with notifications on, which is just, come on, man, that hurts me. Seriously though, if you'd subscribe and hit that bell, it would mean a lot. It's completely free, takes 2 seconds, and you can undo it if you decide you hate me later. All that aside though, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've got a special one for you to tune into today. Select a god-awful chapter to experience. Chapter 1+2, Datable's Mech. Okay, so we got a fax machine here that I assume is a Nokia, a smartphone, and a classic old-timey home phone. This seems fun. This is something, all right. Dog. Welcome to Dialtown. Phone dating sim. You must now answer this hound's questions 3. Wait, am I me right now or me right now? I'm going to go for the existential answer. Do I look sober enough to answer that question accurately? You look like a fucking hound? I take it right answers are always gonna piss him off. It's got a waffle in its mouth, which could easily be switched out for any piece of human flesh. That's as hurtful as it is accurate. Oh, you just made him sad, dude! What the fuck? Let's just go with quiet. That's your name? I thought it was a decent name. Oh, hon, I'm so sorry. Should I take offense or should I feel sad? Should I guilt trip him? I'm feeling guilt trippy. I am God. Okay, phone head or typewriter head, guys? Resident Evil or different Resident Evil? So head is a given, but what head? Head is assumed. Okay, typewriter it is. Haha, nice. Enjoy having to use your own head to write smut fanfiction, just to be able to afford the occasional glass of turnip water. He just soul read me. I do not like the soul read. Now, final question. A boy, a girl, Catholic? Catholic. Guys, are we Catholic? It's just a fucking pug. Huh. Not sure what to fill in on this line of the questionnaire. Thanks. No, dude, why are these dialogue options? I'm not calling him Daddy Doggo. I'm not calling him Daddy Doggo. Can I just play the game now? I don't know. Can you? Fuck you. Suck on that waffle a little harder, dick. Alright then. Get out of my sight. You don't have to tell me twice, bud. Oh, dude, look, it's my head and my incredibly chiseled body. You, sinful creature. Seems I'm alive again. Oh. Darn, I hate it when I do that. Also, I have 6 nipples apparently. What the fuck? My non-specific reproductive organs are firm and ripe. Must be getting ready to hatch. What? I must find a dank, dark pit to lay my eggs in. What? Fairground. You know, I don't know what I was expecting going into this game, but I think it probably should have been closer to this than whatever it happened to be. Mission gained. Go to the rain fair. Do I just, like, walk? Well, there we have it. The carnival. So close yet so far. Must penetrate defenses of mile-high railings. I mean, these railings are highly a mile high. Bastard narrator need lay eggs. This dude's in heat. What the fuck? So is this inhabited and completely by phoneheads? Greetings, ticket buffoon. Please don't bang on the glass. It scares Jerry. Ticket guy. My name is Jerry, but okay, my green acquaintance. How did he know? How did he know I was green? How can I help you today? I wish to gain entrance, Jerry of ticket booth. Well, do you wish to buy a ticket, goblin? Why the fuck do they keep calling me that? It's so fucked. I don't want to piss behind any of your rides this year. I simply wish to find a fetid hole to lay my eggs in. Didn't know it was possible for a phone to facepalm. How much would that cost? $2. I'm too broke. It's Valentine's Day today. What? Isn't that for romantic people? Yeah, but dude, he did the pointer fingers. Didn't you say you have legs to lay or some other bizarre drivel to that effect? Surely, you have a mate of some kind if you're getting ready to lay eggs. Does the sock under my mattress count? Okay, fuck it. Cutting to the chase, because I can only take about 3 more dialogue options from you before my head combusts. Valentine's Day is a day for people who, you know, in love. Is this love thing a type of feeling? I don't really do those, thanks. Speaking of which, we have a promotion on today, just for Valentine's Day. 2 tickets for the price of 1 for couples who are in love. If you can somehow convince someone to bring you here, you can, I don't know, force them to pay you in, like a parasite? Seems kind of fucked up. Seems kind of like entrapment, but whatever. Oh, god fucking must source mate. God damn it. Okay, go do that. Away from here. I gotta tell you guys, I'm not particularly endeared to Ticket Jerry. I'd like to try my luck somewhere else. Please don't come back at all. Poor choice of words. Dialtown, loading screen. Chapter 1, a fun, fair date. Maybe I should be an enthusiastic participant in what I'm trying to do. Give up on your love quest, give up. Leave the tent it is. Where would you like to go? I want to go to Uptown Dialtown, and I feel like the park might get me a few lawsuits. A nearby playground just doesn't seem like a place like someone for me. Uptown Dialtown. home of everything and everyone. Not cool enough to be in downtown Dialtown. Leave the area, summon a local hobo, talk to a local bystander. Howdy do, green partner. I do not want to date this person. I do not like them already. This fit is a fucking atrocity. Time for me to scuttle off then, laters. I do not want to go with this person. Right on, man. Sayonara, partner. Summon a local hobo. See what happens. Hobo of Dialtown, I summon thee. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, hey, nice to meet you, friendo. The name's Hound. You need something? Are you indeed a hobo? Well, yeah, I do piss in dumpsters and sleep in alleys and such, but being a hobo ain't my main gig. Yeah, the thing is, I'm kinda like God and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, actually. You kinda want him, y'all? I mean, I knew my chat had issues. You fool! I'm a god! How can you kill a god? How could you be so naive? Okay, I appear to have just shit myself. You win this round, green one. Can you pay me into the fun fair, God? Do I look like I have $2 right now? Aren't you God? Don't you control reality? Control reality? Look at this shit show happening on this bastard of an orb we call Earth right now. You wanna fix shit? You be God for a day. Yeah, let's go downtown. I'm feeling downtown, Dialtown. They're all looking at me weird. Wow, the big city. Apparently, Dialtown takes place in America. Good to know. Why are there so many American flags, too? Like, there's a abnormal amount for this one city street. Where the air tastes like crystal meth and the crystal meth tastes like smog. So, what now? A nearby pole teleports directly to you. You hope to notice something. Anything that'll somehow help you get into the fun fair. Okay, let me read the first advert aloud. Hiya, I'm Frongles the Clown. What the fuck is this? Clowns don't even exist anymore. But don't you believe in Bigfoot? Whole different kettle of fish. Bigfoot is real, clowns are not. Okay, so, should we skip over Frongles advert then? Fuck that, read the clown page, it might be funny. But you said, hiya boys and girls, I'm Frongles the Clown. I really need money. I'm a real clown. I may not be licensed, but I'm now also dabbling in plumbing and dentistry. $4. By God, you can afford that. Huh. Well, I didn't learn anything from that. Are there any other advertisements latched onto that pole? Phone sex hotline. Somehow, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere with this one. Wanna bounce? How are you even gonna make the call? To the nearest phone booth away. I'm too broke for this, aren't I? I don't have 25 cents. Alas, here we are. Dialtown's only phone booth, since half of, like, all people got their heads replaced with rotary phones. I dare say this thing hasn't had much use since then. This booth might be a good place to lay my eggs. I know you're into dank devices, but come on! What's the number? The number is, what's the number? 1-800-8 8 = D sexy phone. You sure you're ready? I've never been more ready in my life. I am prepared for sexual gratification. Hi, my name is Randy Jade, and I'm feeling randy for you tonight. I'm sorry. My boss forces me to say that. I really should have just lied about my name. I feel you, man. I just want to lay my eggs in peace. Boy, ain't that the truth. I just want to... Wait, did you say that you lay eggs? Yeah, I lay eggs like a bird or a reptile, amphibian, maybe? Do I lie like a liar? I don't want to deceive my partners, but I also need to, you know, lay my eggs eventually. Because when he finds out, he's not going to be very happy about lying. Wait, are you like an amphibian or something? Legally? Probably not. I mean, I like damp and dark places as much as the next egg layer, but honestly, am I really amphibious? But I would vomit a half-digested bagel into my baby's pie holes. For the sake of argument, let's say that I'm a hideous, featherless bird. Hey, that's okay. I've got plenty of experience with birds from my main job. So you handle cocks most days either way. Oh my fucking God. Randy, you are fucking horrendous at this job. I want to see if we're compatible. I haven't even seen this man, and I've decided I like it. Everybody's all caught up on their phones and swiping for easy gratification on Twitter or on Tinder. You never just get to know somebody first. Beggars can't be choosers. Is that your sexuality or your dating policy? Are you kidding me? If I even found someone willing to tolerate my presence, that's marriage material. In that case, can you take me to the fun fair? I don't want to like threaten him into going out on a date. Pick the third one from the top. Third one it is. But pardon? Don't mind me, Daddy-O. I just think you're fly, you dig? What? Usually I'm the dude who has to beg people to go out for coffee with me. And to resist the urge to throw the scalding beverage in my face during the sordid ordeal of taking me out. So you're in? I sure as heck am. When do you want to do this? Does right now work? I mean, I'm kinda at work right now, and you know, the swan isn't gonna wrangle itself. I am heavily pregnant. Yeah, I understand. It's now or never, Randy. I guess I can leave in a few minutes. I'm feeling romantic. I'm feeling like romancing. Thank the phone lord that my pants were already wet with pond water and swan saliva. He came in his pants. He came in his pants. Oh my fucking God. Looks like you've weaseled your way into the fun fair after all. Personally, I find him awful in every conceivable way. Well, what about you? I think he's cute. I'm not surprised, in all honesty. How do you know? He could be very handsome in person. We've only heard his voice. Oh no. Ticket Jerry, my friend. We aren't. Phone lord, help me. Why can't I just have an average day at work? Look, persistent goblin. As I said, I'm not willing to just let you in to get you off my back. And I'm not willing to take you myself. So unless you're suddenly able to pull a romantic partner out of your... He's coming. Who is he? Randy. This alleged Randy person. Say, does your Randy happen to be really pale and scrawny? Covered in bandages? Constantly smells like sweat, desperation, and swan rage? Yeah, that sounds about right. He has like the cleanest fit out of anybody in the game so far. Hey, sorry I'm late. I had to roll around in a puddle to get the swan blot off my clothes for the big date. I just fuck face tape to his face, dude. Yeah, you know, I'm just be nice to him in a really roundabout way. I don't know how to respond to that. Even when they try to flirt, they come off as a bush-dwelling gremlin. Randy, please just get this creature out of my sight. Come on, hun. Let's go do the romance like a couple of old lovebirds. Ladies first, hun. Hey, I may be no man, but okay. You know what? He's so fucking pathetic. I shouldn't call him pathetic. Just, I feel a little sympathy for him. Be nice to him, please. I'm doing my best here to be an attentive partner. Well, here we are, my love. The Dialtown Fun Fair in all its grease-soaked safety inspection failing glory. Wow! Radical! I wish Randy could be my dad. Could this feeling be love? No, wait. It's just your egg squirming inside you. Scrambled, not shaken. Phone lord, I think I'm going to hurl. The ditch is squalid and dank, damp and thoroughly moist, in close proximity to the hot dog stand. Yes, a perfect nesting location. Do you need me here for this, or fetch me a hot dog mating partner? Egg laying is a strenuous ordeal. Fine. I'll be right back. Okay, so I guess it's time to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. Well, would you look at that? My babies. You're a father now, Randy. Hey, hon, I'm back. Huh, I'm feeling too. Yeah, they're quite, green. I'd like to see you lay better eggs, Randy. Good, my babies are safe and sound. The eggs have been laid, but the night is still young. We should, like, seize the moment, team the cart. Fortune teller! What? Look, Randy, exactly 2 easily crawlable meters that away. At a mediocre. Is that a fortune teller animatronic? That sounds like a bad idea, but dear Randy, don't you want to gaze into your future? I mean, my present is already bad enough. Look, I can't be here right now. I'll see you around, you know? Fuck! Huh. Seems like Randy really didn't like the idea of hearing about his own future. I mean, like you said, look at his present. Time is scary. It renders us all to not eventually, dear narrator. Come on, then. Let's go home. I thought I couldn't walk, though? Sorry, let me offer a correction. Let's crawl home, then. Dialtown Chapter 2, to assist a bum. Summon a local hobo/bystander combo. So, then I says, I ain't paying for that dolphin semen, no matter how many what? Well, look at here what the cat dragged in. I seek the company of Randy Jade. Randy? Who's that? Say, ain't he one of the fellas who picks up at the phone sex hotline? You call phone sex hotlines? Well, not lately. I'm sorry that we don't know where your pal is, but if you have any other questions for us, we'd be just tickled to answer them for you. I'm done. Bye. All right, partner, happy trails. Where could I find him? Where do you think he would be at? Let's try the local park. Bench. Ah, isn't this just tranquil? It really is quite serene, yes. Yeah, the peacefulness really helps unclench the old sphincter, all right. Why don't I do this more often? Well, usually the grass here is laden with blades, syringes, and other unmentionables. Well, it's a good thing that... Oh, that's me. What the fuck? To the nearby playground? This could be a crime. Summon a nearby kid. Childer. Come gather round, childer? Little Billy. Hey, bozo, can I help you? Child. Aren't you not allowed to get within 25 feet of this here playground? Joke's on you, you vertically stunted shitlord. I measured the ground before summoning you. I'm just within an irresponsibly marginal, but still legal distance. You're less than 25 feet from me right now, though. If this is the question about the birds and the bees, then I'm sorry, but my dad got really angry when I asked him about that for you. Turns out shit gets nasty when birds fuck. No, it's not that question this time. You seen Randy around, kid? Who's Randy? Ah, fuck it, I'm done. I do have a name, you know. Yeah, and I don't care to learn it. Be gone, stunted one. All right, later, bozo. I'm just like going through my various options. Oh no, it's a Wall Street banker. Hello? Hello? Oh, you can call me Harry if you'd like. Hey, before you go, have you seen Randy? Randy. That name rings a bell, all right. Rings a phone, would you say? Where would I know him from? Ever see a man get dragged away by a swan kicking and screaming? Oh, that Randy. I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I ran into him. You could always ask around at the Dialtown Burger joint. Who's me away every darn time I sniff at the windows of his restaurant. Thanks, Harry, you're a star. This doesn't count as stalking, right? I have mole vision, man. 10 plus feet away is beyond my visual reach. I forgot that you're evolved for dimly lit, squalid, and dank environments. Hustle and bustle of the city scares my scaly rodent brain. You see anyone in there running from swans or begging for change, perhaps? Sniff relentless. Alright, I'll sniff I must, it seems. It's such a detailed sniffing noise. Hey, you, we've spoken about this, you literal cryptid. Get away from the glass or I'll... Randy? Yeah, what about him? Someone told me he used to work here. Well, yeah, he did, but I fired that lad a long time ago. Hasn't stopped him from burrowing under my skin, though, like the human tick he is. You know what they say? You give a man an inch, and then Randy lives in your dumpster. Are you saying that Randy's in your dumpster right now? Yes. Guys, we found him. Hey, at least he pays rent, which means he at least compensates me for my wasted time. Unlike some people. And then I know where I'm not wanted. Well, here we are. Behold, dumpster. Call out to him, Kwote. Use your voice. Used a yeet bell for that. It's Randy! Hey, hun. It's so good to see you. Oh, phone god. I haven't even scrubbed the wax out of my receiver pores out. You look nice. You're not so bad looking yourself, my garbage nectar-soaked hunk. Fuck, this place is bigger on the inside. Place looks a little nicer from the outside, doesn't it? I'm bad at comparing shitty things, Randy. About that tragic backstory of yours. Well, look, much like myself, my life story is pretty needless and pathetic. See, it all started when I was born. Unfortunately, I was born a mere infant at 0 years of age. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk. Sounds awful. At least hatchlings like me can hunt right from the start. What, weren't you telling me about your dreadful life? But, you know, I've lived a perfectly, adequate life. Perfectly adequate, bordering on mediocre, that is. I had an admittedly rather lousy apartment, worked full-time at the burger place whose dumpster we're squatting in right now. I decided to try something new. I can already see the choice resulting in exponentially poor fortune for you. I decided to go to the fun fair, the same one that you and I visited on our first date. It explains how you and Ticket Jerry know each other. Yeah, Jerry's incredibly familiar with both me and the immense haze of misfortune that always seems to follow me around. Anyway, visiting the fun fair with my then date turned out to be a truly abysmal idea. Well, after realizing that I was too much of a shameless coward for any ride that I would move faster than the hot dog stand, I realized my date was getting really bored with my crippling cowardice. As I desperately gazed around the nearby vicinity for an attraction, any attraction I was brave enough to go on, I noticed something off in the not-so-distant distance. An old fortune teller animatronic inside a tacky purple pine and glass case, cast aside in a barely lit corner of the fun fair, far away from the other attractions. The thing looked half deserted, and you know what? Probably was, being a tacky animatronic shoved into a barren corner of the fun fair. I felt drawn to it, as if the machine and I were somehow kindred? Anywho, deciding to approach that thing ended up being a train wreck and a half. What happened? I crept over to the old machine and carefully slipped a quarter inside to its old coin slot, my last quarter, just like that. The machine sprang to life and all. Then a hazy, pre-recorded voice emanated from the small speaker embedded in the mannequin's torso. Your future is forfeit. You will die alone and miserable. Go fuck yourself. Over and over and over again. But that old thing can tell the future. Well, my fight or flight response kicked in. I screamed like a prepubescent girl and throttled the machine. The machine fell straight on top of me. I was pretty banged up, but hey, I noticed that my head was just about in one piece, meaning I was still very much alive. A Christmas miracle. It wasn't Christmas. Yes. I stumbled around, admittedly having a pretty gnarly concussion. My date asked if I was okay, and I, kinda stumbled hands first and grabbed her, I don't know, mammary melons? Fuck, this isn't an anime, dude. You can't do that shit. While she responded to her by screaming and pushing me, causing me to fall backwards, hitting my already damaged head on a nearby rock, which caused my entire head to be caved in and my circuits and wires to spill out. Apparently, the doctors just about managed to patch me back up with some considerable difficulty. Well, the blunt trauma of the impact kinda dented and broke most of my internal internables. The docs were able to just about get everything back in one piece, but really struggled to fit the mishappened parts back in my head. The main surgeon bandaged my head back up and chatted to me while applying the bandage. And if I took the bandage off for even a second, kaboom. Oh my god. No, he meant that my head would explode on its own. What I don't get is why your bandage has fuckface written on it. Oh, right. That. So basically, while the doc put the finishing touches on the bandages, I was telling him about my evening from my mediocre date to the machine falling on me. The doc laughed and stated that it was quite a small world, because his daughter had been on a date at the same fun fair on the same night as the accident, and that her date had also been crushed by a fortune-telling machine before groping her, falling backwards, and then... Oh dear. Well, at that point, the doctor realized just how small the world really was, and decided to write fuckface across my bandage because of the whole groping his daughter fiasco. I turned up for my shift at the burger joint, and 3 days late, high as a kite, and holding a possum in my arms. Needless to say, Bunny fired me on the spot, so when I ended up losing the apartment, and you know, I lost my job, lost my apartment, lost my self-respect, my hope for a better future, but I gained a possum. I lost my home, my job, my hopes and dreams were shattered. All to gain a lousy rodent. I've been renting this dumpster from my old boss since it's technically the cheapest property in town. If anything will finally drop you for good, it'll be the swans. I need you to get out of here. I want to see the world. Okay, scratch that. The world's scary and hostile and made of paper and other such fragile things. Oh no, oh god, oh no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't find you at the park, to be frank. No, I slept in and you didn't tell me? I thought you were going wild, Randy. Cutting loose. Are you crazy? I could lose my dumpster. It's all I have left. Oh, phone god, there's somehow a place even lower for me to sink to. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lose this job. I need to get to work. I'm sorry I have to just ditch you like this. You have unbearably low standards, dude. I feel really bad. Dude, I live in a tent at the park. Wait, did you say that you dwell in a tent at the park? No rent, greedy landlords, annoying roommates, minus my close proximity to drug dealers and hostile pond birds. It's not a bad gig. As awful as this dumpster is, if I had to spend another second at that park than necessary, I'd just end up ripping that damn bandage off. Right, but then you wouldn't have fuckface on your forehead anymore, though. Yeah, and my brains would spill out. Look how jacked he is, and like when he's standing up with proper posture. It's only 15 more minutes until we hit the 15 minutes. Okay, unless you have some kind of cryptid propulsion system that allows you to get around without using your legs, surely must have taken you at least 15 minutes to walk here from the park. You took the subway here? I could have sworn that you've repeatedly said that you are literally penniless and poverty-stricken. Oh, I don't pay my fare. I just usually hop on. And nobody hassles you or asks to see your ticket? Nope, usually people just look the other way. I'm literally green, man. This is really, like, the dialogue in this game is really fucking hitting personally for me. I'm feeling personally called out by the writing in this game. It's kind of fucked. I'll take the risks to spend the time with my dear and loving companion. After all, what could possibly go wrong? That, your wallet, bozo. Hand it over, or your dumb phone face gets it. Why do I keep learning the hide in your shell for as much of your life as you can, like a hermit crab lesson, and then sporadically keep unlearning it just to make my own life even worse? Hey, am I fucking invisible? Wallet, bozo, or I'll start a stabbing. But you're holding a gun. You can't, so what do you carry your money around in that? I only have change. Then hand it over. Stop, drop, and roll, Randy. Just ditch the change. Stand up for yourself, Randy. Don't let life fuck you over yet again. You can't cave into the world around you. He said he's gonna stab you with the gun, which makes me think it's empty. You think I can really stand up for myself? Yes, Randy, I know you can. You're right. Listen here, you scoundrel. I'm a proud citizen, and I'm armed. You're not. Just hand over the change, man. Oh, alright. We're here. That's every penny I've got to my name. Cool beans, thanks. You know what the funny thing is? This thing isn't even loaded. I fucking knew it! I knew it! I told you! I fucking told you! You're pathetic, man. Later, bozos. Christ. Well, here we are. Phone God, I hate this place. At least the grass axe is a free condom dispensary. You can tell what the writer of this game's favorite adjectives are, because he's used wretched in, like, so many fucking scenarios. Yes, this place is truly a wretched hive of pond scum and bird villainy. It's a Star Wars reference, right? You see any hostile swans nearby? A few, alright. Guess you should take those out then. Randy's obituary! 5 to 1. Those are fair-ish odds, right? Heck it, I can't do this anymore. Those things are medium-sized, dog-scaled, feathered dinosaurs with snake necks, and they have teeth. If only I hadn't used that damn fortune teller machine. You were right. I need to stick up for myself. Things won't ever get better if I don't show the world that I deserve better. Should I keep encouraging him to be confident? Show the world you're not the sack of shit it thinks you are. Not for long with the right attitude. I should have the attitude of a winner. They say you should dress for the job you want. After all, not the job you have. And you sort of do dress like a hobo, which gives out a conflicting message. I can't face the swans again. I'm not strong enough. I'll say, they'd mug you worse than Knife Cuck did. They can smell weakness, you know. But yeah, we're wrangling swans and wrangling schmecken whippers over the phone is beneath me. Pride. Yeah, pride, right. Happy Pride, by the way, guys. Relax, it's just the old noggin going into power saving mode. Oh, by the way, do you, think I could maybe stay at yours tonight? Mi casa es tu casa, senor? Yes, in Spanish. Fuck that, you smoke at law. I'm letting him stay for sure. It's just, do I say yes in Spanish or like in a gay way? There's always room in my tent for you, hun. Oh. I don't know what to say. Whatever it is, better not be more tasteless stuttering. No, it's just clear diction, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Sorry. Let's just enter the tent then. God, we're so good together. We're such a happy couple. Whoa. So this is your tent. Well, it could be our tent if you wanted it to be. It's a gracious offer, and it means a lot to me. Well, I don't exactly know how much sleep I'd get every night being mere feet away from those aggressive, feathered, snake-necked monsters. The kids on the playground go home once it gets dark. If you see a child that fits that exact description over on the playground, please call the alien task force. So, since we're back at your place, we could always, fuck like nuclear rabbits who are trying to outfuck the entirety of Chernobyl. Not how I would have phrased it, but yeah, that is indeed what I was getting at. Okay, that'd be fun. Cool sexual antics, whatever. Hot dog. Just lost my virginity in the video game. It's easier if you don't look. Randy, holy fuck, dude. What a fucking configuration of a drawing. They use 2 turtles as the fucking visual representation, man. This is somehow worse than the Foxy in lingerie. Oh, that's wow. Please, for the love of God, you've licked it raw already and your saliva is like acid. Oh God, why? Did we just do the sexuals? Well, you licked one of my nipples and then came in your pants if that counts. You wanna just cuddle then? Sure, I don't see why not. Yeah, about that. Is the biohazard symbol on the crate? Am I safe sleeping in that thing? Oh, so you were willing to fuck in the crate, but you won't cuddle in it? This is nice. Good night, Kwote. Good night, you wretched thing, you. See, wretched again. Dude, you just fucking see him in the crate, dude. Oh, here we are. Ah, another beautiful morning. God, my fucking eyes. It's always this fucking bright. Around this time, yeah, usually. Point is, I'm in agony, you disembodied wretch. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, Randy's sound asleep, so, you wanna go back to bed? Right, okay, yeah, scratch that. Nah, please, narrator, drive this awful plot along for me. Well, I've been doing that the whole game, cryptid of very little enterprise, so I don't see any point in stopping now. Ah, my me medicine. My hands look like that in real life, by the way. I think you're meant to, take maybe a spoonful at most of that stuff at any given time, and only if you're sick. Nah, bro, I'll be drinking that lean, because I drank too much cough nectar. Stop calling it that. Oh god, oh no, I kick it, Jerry. Please, no, my life insurance just ran out. My Alsatians, they need their ointments. I simply won't have the energy to jolt back to life and start a new religion based on the hellish afterlife that'll claim I saw beyond the peripherals of undeath. I know how this feels. I can never get up in the morning. Hence why I get up in the afternoon or evening. Eat a whole animal carcass and then go back to slumbering. Truly a monumentous life. Anywho, what are you actually here for then? Fun fair. Let me in. Guttural ape noises. Why do you keep resorting to ape speak as a negotiation tactic? Because it works. Look, can I be real with you? Say my boss checks the CCTV footage and asks why I let you enter without paying for a ticket. What do I even say? My scary friend wishes to check on the eggs that they laid in your fun fair? Honestly, that sounds pretty good to me. Perfectly understandable. Well, yeah, I'm sure that is a very common cryptid dilemma. So, I can't let you in, obviously. Maybe I can change your mind? Nope. I refuse to feel bad. So you're not letting me in because I'm green. Pretty sure that's called racism, Jerry. Are we even the same species? Rats? Well, it was worth a try. And for the record, the reason I'm not letting you in is because you don't have money for a ticket. I'm sure Randy's too downtrodden and submissive to do anything other than shove the money into your hands if you so much as suggest the idea to him. Yeah, no can do, Chief. It's all gone. What happened to it? Randy got mugged, Jerry. Oh, don't tell me the swans have developed a taste for sweaty copper and nickel coins as well as human flesh. Ah, Subway mugger put a gun to his head. I tried to coach him to stand up for himself, but he chickened out, soiled his pants, and then willingly took his beating without audible complaining. Well, with that curse running through ruining his life, are you surprised? Wait, curse? What now? Don't you remember? He got cursed by a fortune teller robot at this very fun fair. No, I remember, but that's not the issue. That is so the issue. Surely you don't really believe in all this curse, hexing, or bewitchment hogwash. I mean, I know you probably believed in the likes of Bigfoot, and you two would definitely make quite the pairing. We've had that hunk of junk for years. My boss bought the stupid booth on a whim ages and ages ago. Figured it'd make a good novelty. But, the thing is, basically, the thing doesn't work, like, at all. From what Randy told me, that's definitely the case. That thing doesn't even function as a dumb novelty attraction. Figured people would just not bother with it till he could hire a cheap repairman to take a gander at it, I guess. From what I understand, those gaudy Madame Mediocre booths was mass-produced by an arcade company as a dumb novelty for arcades. You put a quarter in, her orb head lights up, and the speaker behind her head dispenses a random pre-recorded fortune. So what was the deal then? The deal was that the bastard who programmed the randomizer got drunk the night before the cabinets all shipped out and thought it'd be hilarious to add a really rare response to the fortune pool. Essentially, he decided to add a 1 in 1,000 chance of Madame Mediocre telling you that your future is going to be full of ceaseless anguish and relentless torture. So Randy got the 1 in 1,000 chance? Jeez, talk about unlucky, right? Yeah, lucky doesn't really come into that, actually. The drunken programmer didn't actually enter in odds of 1 in 1,000, but instead 1,000 in 1. I wish I understood numbers so I could understand what that means. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. The moment it stopped, we just threw an out of order sign onto the thing and decided to pretend it didn't exist. Honestly, it worked wonders so far. Randy isn't really hexed then? Nope, he's neither hexed, jinxed, enchanted, cursed, bewitched, nor bewarlocked. He's merely Randy. I need to speak to Madame Mediocre. Firstly, I repeat, Madame Mediocre is a non-sentient and non-magical inanimate object. Secondly, I reiterate for the upteenth time, you'll need a ticket to do that, my non-affluent goblin friend. March through the gate like a startled moose. I am calling the police right now. There she is. Ticket Jerry told me that you're just an inanimate object. Oh, don't worry, Sug. He's completely correct. Yeah, you're just really out of it right now, son. Chugged cough nectar this morning, don't forget. Can you please uncurse Randy? Are you single by any chance? Nah, I'm in a relationship. Yeah, about that. Again, I'm not real in any shape or form, aside from as literal junk, that is. Doesn't explain why Randy's such a miserable bastard. Like Jerry said, work backwards. I know everything you know, you frog-pigmented Neanderthal. I'm squatting inside your head. Every bad thing that's ever happened to him is because he just takes abuse and then convinces other people that he deserved it in the first place. He has a weak spirit. The swans know this. If Randy just asserted himself in the smallest possible way for any amount of time, he'd see instant improvement. See, that's inspirational and all, but Randy's real gung-ho about this curse nonsense. Maybe just spoon-feed him this information, but coated in whimsy and magical riffraff. All you have to do is tell him you spoke to me, that I'm willing to revoke his eternal curse, and he just has to come to the booth, and I'll undo the enchanted whatever. Idea, except for the fact that Randy is scared shitless of you. He wouldn't even entertain the idea of approaching you on our date. So Ticket Jerry called the police, so I should clear out of here relatively soon. Gather some candles, some miscellaneous knickknacks and such, and then return to Randy. Tell him some witch doctor gave you a magical annihilate all curses and other such cosmic mockery ritual. Well, it isn't any more ridiculous than you conversing with inanimate fairground attractions. I can see where the fair and funfair attraction comes from. Are you single by any chance? I am an inanimate mannequin that your nectar-addled brain is projecting a consciousness onto. So yes? Really, Sug? My head is a crystal ball. I'm not real anyway, so any number I give you will probably end up leading to a random New York pizza place. Yeah, join the club. Madam Kwote talks to me in broad daylight. I'm pretty sure they don't understand my broader metaphysical role at all. Narrator, be quiet now. Oh, I didn't realize there was another thought being floating around. Yeah, hey. How are you doing, Sug? God damn it, the narrator stole my bitch. Oh, no. Called me. Bro, just like fucking sticks her head through the screen. That actually like made me jump. Is there anything else you're after then? I got what I came for. Just remember what I said, hun. Where am I again? I forget. Are you Randy? You're cursed. You're cursed forever. You will be devoured whole by the time I return to the gutters from whence you came as green tire-tracked roadkill. Wow, you really are a fraud. Leave my sight at once, Sportle. Haha, rad. Later, sis. Be gone with you. Gnarly laters. Randy. Randy. Hold on. It's phone guy. Quiet. How'd you know where to find me? Where else would you have been? What are you doing in the dumpster anyhow? Thought you lost this month's rent receipt? The Alpha Swan regurgitate the piece of paper? Not exactly. I just figured I'd at least squat here till Bunny figured out I'd lost the receipt and inevitably and immediately kicked me out. Well, he could start incinerating his trash. Wouldn't that be a nice change? The main pro being I'm no longer in a dumpster and the pro main con being I'm at the mercy of pond dinos again. I'll protect you, babe. I didn't exactly quit the swan wrangling gig just to willingly spend my days at the hellhole for free. Wait, quit? Weren't you like fired? Now come over to mine or I'll castrate you. Fine. Jeez, okay. I went and spoke to Madam Mediocre. Randy? Don't touch me. I'm frightened. No, Randy, it's okay. I begged and groveled and wept. And? Nice. Those are all hobbies of mine. Anyways, I convinced her to undo your curse. What? You sure she's really on board? Because I don't feel too different. I was getting to that. She gave me instructions to perform an uncursing ritual. Guaranteed to remove any bewitchment, hex, or magical ensnarement. I don't want to get my hopes up, just so it won't hurt quite as bad when I'm inevitably let down by her. Oh, come on, listen to yourself. Really, if she can give curses, she can take them away. That's how bullets work. But a very small number of those people could just replicate your now destroyed house. Come on, Randy. Darn my directionless, barren excuse for a life. You have lit candles left unattended in a fabric tent? Oh, please, we both know the outside of my tent is too moist to combust. Wow, he looks so good in the candlelight. Boy, how lucky were you that the exact ingredients needed for the ritual could all be found in the dumpster outside Bill and Kay's Candles and Mystery Meat Emporium. Yeah, So, Brother Randy, are you ready? Brother Randy? I don't like the implications of that. Silence, mortal. Or so the orb saith. Why are you talking like that? It makes the magic work better. Don't question the method. I've seen it in movies. Have you ever performed an exorcism, Randy? Are you improvising? No. What are the candles for then? Step 1 is... Quiet. Lick the candle. Orb, Randy. It knows no mercy. Place your tongue upon the melted wax. Alright, maybe that step wasn't important. Step 2, the magic words. You do know the magic words, don't you? Yeah, they're, you speak Latin? Well, I speak taco hovel menu. I believe taco descends from Latin, right? So, chantes. Burritum. Taco iem? Pizza iem. Okay, that one is definitely just Italian. They're all stinky Italians, damn it. Let me say my mumbo jumbo. Or do you want more bad luck? Veni, vidi, volupti, vetu, te itsum, etc., etc. Uium or curidium. Damn, that shit worked. What? You're cured, bitch. My curse. Curse, gone, go, bye. If your luck is based on the likelihood of good or bad events happening to you, wouldn't that make my luck very much outside? Change is within you, and that is that. There's something that you aren't telling me. Well, I'm not actually certain that the curse is the only reason that my life is so unbelievably cruddy. I mean, it's nice to look at things and say, oh boy, the whole world seems to be really crummy right now, but at least I'm not responsible for any of it. You know, while I'm a failure in every possible way, that if one moment had gone differently, that things would all be fine. Meaning that nothing is really my fault. Deep down, You know? I may be impoverished, non-human, smell like garbage, etc. But at least I'm not a fucking clown. Right? Because then you wouldn't exist. Because clowns don't exist anymore, right? So about the whole getting my life back on track idea, Randy, if you want your life to get better, you have to actually take some kind of risk. Like laying eggs in a public place or marrying a swan queen. Who'd hire someone like me? And besides, how would I even get in touch with anyone without putting them off with my unkempt physical appearance? If only there was some way I could contact potential employers without showing up in person. Could have also sent a resume using my head too, pal. Oh, right, typewriter head. See, that wouldn't work because if you typed up my resume, I'd end up with an incoherent rant on egg laying, horse jerky, and gravel. And if I typed it up using your head, you just get all weird and sweaty and the keys would quickly become too moist to use. You are entirely correct about that, yes. I have one business card in my possession located in my back pocket. It's our last and only hope. There is nothing innately humorous about these living conditions. You are a gentleman and a scholar, Randy. Alright, it's ringing. It's... Hello, my name is Randy Jade, and... Yeah, that's right. I am the dude who got caught shoplifting already discounted, soon-to-expire lunch meat from the 24/7 gas station. You must be thinking of a different, less confident Randall Jade. Reassured ape noises. I'm calling you to tell you why you should give me a job. Why should you hire me, you ask? Oh god, I didn't. Big bones. Big bones. You should hire me, sir, because I've got large bones. No, I'm not saying that I'm fat. I've got thick, sturdy bones, I guess. Yeah, I do also have all 5 of my senses relatively intact. Yes, I can work nights. Oh, nice. No, sir, thank you. Wait! I got the job! Apparently, Jerry just got fired for letting some scary-looking customer charge right into the fun fair this morning with physical resistance. Without physical resistance. Holy fuck, I set this guy up for success. Guilty sweating and murmuring. Well, what are we waiting for then? I created the perfect master manipulation scenario for it to happen. Let me tell you, it feels really nice knowing that if any swans appear within near striking range of me, that I'll have my coward glass to protect me. You don't think a swan could learn how to work a door handle, do you? Well, if a velociraptor can, just lock the door from the inside, just in case. Apparently, the boss says I get to sleep on the floor of the hut because that way I'll have to listen out for noises at night because of my general sleep anxiety. And he doesn't have to pay me for working the night shift since I just used my herbivore survival mechanic at my place of work off duty. It's a win-win. But out of curiosity, if you work at the fun fair now, does that mean you have keys to enter at will? I've even returned to the site of my accident, mostly just to throw the Madam Mediocre machine in the dumpster. Actually, I just don't think I could sleep in the booth with that thing outside. Don't you worry. I found just the other, now empty, dumpster for her. What? Who? Who left this? Why is he inside the dumpster to look at it? Who left this thing in my dumpster? Randy, did you do this? Oh, and he's dead. Hey, I even found the hot dog I got for you during our date. When I dropped off after witnessing you laying your egg clutch, you know. Can I have the hot dog? I mean, you know it's been on the ground for the last 48 hours, right? Oh, please, I've eaten weeks old roadkill, so cough up. Quiet. Don't move. Oh, hey, a swan. I've seen enough dinosaur movies to know that these things are the descendants of T-Rexes. So if you don't move, it can't see you. Why don't you feed it the old hot dog that you found on the ground? Make love, not war. Well, I guess I can... Hot dog. Well, that was horrific. I guess the swans at the park were just hungry? Yeah, but I figured it was like a maliciousness thing. Can you come outside for just a moment? From behind my beloved Pyrex force field? I have something to give to you. Can't you slip it through the slot? Come out, Smelly. Well, I found something else in the dumpster. Same one I found the candles in the dumpster meat in. Is that a Band-Aid? For Randy? My biggest wound, my pride, it's been fixed, right? I just need to make one little adjustment. Hey, I'm gonna write fuckface on it, aren't I? Oh god, you're writing something on the bandage. What are you gonna write? I want him to always remember that he's worth it. But hold on, let me quickly check my reflection in this puddle. Tough guy. What? Wait, tough guy? You're not making fun of me, are you? You think any scallywags and your duo-wells or hooligans are gonna mess with a bandage-certified tough guy? I know you can prove the bandage right, Randy. Thank you. Quite. For everything. Could make a grown man cry. Wow, that's a fucking nice drawing. The ending where things work out just fine for our dear friend Randall Jade. Am I crying at a shitpost dating sim? Because the writing's like genuinely like has a lot of care put into it, and like the characters are really well fleshed out. It's easy to so it's easy to get attached to them even if they are phone heads. Could have been here for that life-changing experience on twitch.tv/Kwote, but you missed out because you weren't here. Oh boy, you should be so embarrassed over that. Imagine being you right now, not on Twitch. Bum. Absolute bum.